Hello, it says we are live. Let's hope that we are. Hey, everybody, I'm Jessica. If you could let me know in the comments if you are here, that would be great. It helps me know if we are streaming to all of the places. So tonight we have a training that I'm simulcasting to multiple places, including Facebook, and we have TikTok going. So let me know where you're tuning in from. And let me see. I just want to make sure we're all going. So let me see if I can check the comments, okay? Tonight, it's all about, what's it about? Compounding connections, okay? That's what it's about. All right. It says that I'm live on Facebook, and of course, I can't see anything. So go Facebook. Yay. If you're on TikTok, let me know. I would love to get my TikTok going more. I would love that. It says I'm live, you guys. So I don't understand. Let's see here. All right, hold on. Of course, Facebook is the problem child of all children. Okay. All right. Why is it not going, guys? Ah. Okay. Oh, of course, it needs a description. I'm sorry. This is not working as planned. I thought I already put in all this info on Facebook. So yeah, that's just great. All right, here. All right. Well, let me go now. Come on. Oh, there's the go live button. Okay. Ah, finally. Now we're live. My goodness. Facebook and I had to have a little tussle, you guys. We had a tussle. Oh, okay. It says that I'm live, and that's all I know. So let me know where you're tuning in from. Of course, they're having trouble. I'm so frustrated with Facebook right now. I'm so frustrated. So bear with us as I try to fix this, honestly. Copy URL. All right. Did it work? I'm using StreamYard, you guys, for everything. So let's see if it's working. I'm really about to abandon Facebook. I'm about to abandon Facebook. Let me look on TikTok, see what's going on over there. If you're on YouTube, you're probably going, what is going on with this lady? I'm trying to just stream to my Facebook, and it's just keeps saying they're having trouble. So that is no fun. That's not going to work out very well. I think I'm just going to go back and do a regular, just go live. That's what I think I might have to do, guys. I'm so frustrated. Honestly, I've done this. I've done all the things. We're just going to have to do it old school. All right. Facebook, I'm over you. I'm so over you. If you can hear me, Facebook, because I know you don't care. I know you don't care. Okay. Sorry. I know we have people on here who are probably seeing me from YouTube and other Facebook pages. You guys, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to go live on our Genie Chat page and it's not working at all. So we're going to have to abandon the Genie Chat and it is what it is. So I will do a repost. If you are on my personal profile, you can absolutely share this out to the members who are here from Solo Society. Just so you guys know, I'm so frustrated. I'm so sorry. I don't know why the lives won't work, but hey, we're just going to roll with it. So we are going to just go. Let me make sure I'm even on my profile. It says I'm live, so that's good. Okay, here we go. I mean, there's 6 minutes of nonsense on here. 6 minutes of nonsense. Anyway, let's start this again. Let's just like roll back to the beginning. Okay. Tonight's training is for anyone who is a solopreneur, a small business owner, anyone who uses relationships to bolster their business, which should be everybody, should be, right? But not everyone is really using relationships that way. We have really become accustomed to a society that we go the easy route, right? We're going to go easy because it's easier for us. So we don't want to spend the extra minutes or, energy on somebody because it's more work, right? It's more work and we don't want more work. But that's what it's going to take to set yourself ahead as we go into like a whole new season of sales online. All right. If you are selling any kind of product, any kind of service, and you need that relationship, this training is for you here tonight. Okay. And it's free, completely free. This is not a sales seminar. It is absolutely free. And it's one of the things that I want to highlight as part of the Solo Society community, which is the community element of Genie Chat. So Genie Chat is the app I created for solopreneurs to do all their lead management, contact management, all the things. And then Facebook's freezing up. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I'm just so excited to create the platforms and the tech to help us do the things we know we should be doing. And I'm a firm believer that it's more than just tech. It's more than just that. Okay. You need tech and you also need touch, high touch. All right. So I would love to know in the comments what you're doing for your lead management. And most people are going to tell me they're not doing anything in lead management because a lot of people don't do the leads. All right. So let me see if I can get the comments going. Of course, YouTube is tried and true. It's like, hey, come on, Facebook. I've got my life together. Don't know why you don't. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to make sure to share this in our Solo Society crew. The Solo Society is the community part. I'm so sorry. I'm discombobulated right now because nothing worked, and I'm really sorry. But I just want to edit the link here. So I'm in a different destination. Okay. That way the community members have it. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay. So let's talk about how to compound connections, okay? So compounding connections, I created a recipe. You could call it a DMO. It's a DMO. So who here has a daily method of operations? You should. If you are in the business of any kind of sales and growth, you have to have a DMO. And your DMO is the things that are non-negotiable that you're going to do every day. And tonight, I want to show you my DMO on how you can double the number of repeat buyers in 90 days. So if you have 15 minutes a day and would like to double your repeat buyers, which is every single person on the planet, I would think, then this is the training for you. Now, this is strictly business to consumer or direct to consumer, whichever you want to call it. And this is specifically for people who are selling products and services, okay? All right, so let's get going. I think I might, blow up Facebook. I'm so over it. We're gonna start just doing these on YouTube, you guys. Okay, connection. Now, first of all, you have to make a contract with yourself. You have to say that I'm going to promise myself to do these things. It's just like a fitness journey. It's just like any habit building journey. You have to commit. You cannot wait for the motivation because it's never going to come. I am somebody who struggles with anxiety and depression. And trust me when I say I know this firsthand, which is why I created my app, by the way, for me. It's not going to happen. But if you can wake up, look at a small list and go, okay, I got 4 steps, 15 minutes. I can do this. You are going to be able to help grow your business. Okay. And that's what the whole point is. So I want to know, are you willing to stay in a contract with yourself? Because at the end of the day, guys, that's the biggest piece of the pie. All right. And there's 2 ingredients to this recipe, just 2. That's it. One is the tech. You need tech to help you out. It just makes life easier. I created tech that you can use that will help you. You should use it, but you don't have to. But any kind of organizational system where you can track your leads and relationships is vital. Because if you are not tracking those relationships, then you're not pouring into them. I promise you, there are people out there who probably think you only talk to them when you want something or you're trying to sell. That's just what happens, especially if you're in the business of sales. You will get overwhelmed and confused. Next thing you know, 90 days has gone by. You haven't talked to this one customer who maybe it was a first-time customer, and just, serving her, saying, hey, how's it going? Did you have any problems? Can I help you? Anything, just any kind of service at all. All right. That's the part that has to happen. And I have been doing this for nearly 20 years. And I can tell you, if you're not using some kind of workbook, Genie Chat, the app, which is a super simple CRM, if you're not using something, a Google Sheet, anything, then you are not taking full potential of the effort you're putting on the internet. You're just not. And that effort needs to yield results for your business, which is why it's called an income producing activity, an IPA. That's what social media should be to you if you are in the business of sales. Now, I know a lot of people who enjoy, I personally, as a consumer, don't enjoy social media. You won't find me there just consuming. I am always at the office looking, listening. I do a lot of active listening. I take a lot of notes on people. I network. I find new people I should know, because every single day you need at least 5 new people that you're going to reach out to, right? And those 5 new people who I reached out to in 1 month, I need to remember, who did I reach out to? What's their link? And am I going to talk to them again? That's what Genie Chat is for. So no one slips through the cracks. No one. And honestly, I think a lot of us know what to do. But this is the problem right here, which is why I created my app, which is less than $10 a month, to help you do this part. Because this is the part that is not getting done. I'm going to keep it totally real. This is a no fluff, no BS kind of chat between us. You're not growing because you're not doing the daily work, the daily actions methodically. That's what needs to happen. Okay. So that's the tech, and then the touch. The touch is super important, because while I love technology and I'm a tech entrepreneur, I am equally as passionate about the personalized messaging and connection and conversations. That is you cannot not do that. You cannot automate everything unless you are a business who is probably a product provider, probably not service, But if you have digital products and you're not trying to build relationships, you don't need repeat purchase rate, you don't need, your referrals, you don't need all that, then this training is probably not for you. This training is for the people who really do need that, who actually can grow their business because somebody told someone else, or that somebody comes back because I gave great service, that kind of thing. Okay. The touch is everything. And personalized high touch is the part that makes people feel valued. It really is. It's truly the secret sauce. But here's the secret spice. I got a little emerald, little emerald going, bam. A consistent daily habit. The compounding will not happen if you miss a day or 2 or 5 or 10. All right. Just like investing or managing our money or working out, trying to get the gains, it doesn't matter if you don't take the small daily step in a month. They stack up. They stack up. So you got to do them. And that's the BAM. So think about Emerald in your brain. When you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to do the things again. First of all, that's a mindset issue, which is a whole nother training, which is not for today, but that is key. Okay. So who's ready for the steps? I'm going to give you 4 steps, 15 times a day, 15 minutes a day. So we have 4 steps, 15 minutes a day. The first step is low touch engagement. Low touch is just as it sounds. Now, what's great about your Genie Chat app is you can filter your contacts by people who have purchased and you haven't talked to in 30 days. So Genie Chat reminds you like, hey, you haven't talked to this person in 30 days, 90 days, whatever it is. So you filter by who did I last talk to? And then you send 3 low touch follow-ups. Just a quick thank you, quick check-in, quick service. Think about your VIP, your concierge. How is it going? Maybe you are a coach and you guys talked through an issue. Check in on that. Say, hey, did you do the thing? Do some accountability coaching. People love accountability. They actually really do, because it shows that you care. So do that. If someone bought something from you and it requires them to act, do some accountability touches, okay? And then you just store those low touch follow-ups, by the way, in your Genie Chat keyboard. So you never have to type it all out again. That's my pro trick. All right, step 2, high touch engagement. Now, this is the part where we all struggle because it takes more effort. But the high touch engagement, now here's the thing, not just with anyone. Not just anyone. You're going to choose 1 to 2 people who are customers, buyers, clients, whatever you want to call them, from that list of people you haven't talked to in 30 days, just 2 of them. And who's high potential? Who are those people? And we all know the big order, referral friendly, super engaged. Maybe they're a great center of influence that could refer you to other people. Maybe it's someone you could collaborate with, which is, by the way, Soul Society. Join us if that's what you're looking for, because that's what we're all about, coaching and collabing. But think about those people and put a little extra effort in, just a little. And it could be as simple as a personalized DM. So you're not going to use your keyboard. You're going to have to actually type out the message, unlike step 1, where you can just use your keyboard and go tap and it puts it in. A short video memo, a short voice memo, anything personal. And showing your face and showing up is such a great way to do it. So I highly recommend showing your face, okay? And of course, a handwritten thank you, which is always so great. If they ordered again, put that handwritten thank you in there. And you can make it personal, okay? Be like, oh my gosh, this is your 3rd order. And I remember when I saw you at this place and you were so excited. And I can't tell you how much it means to me that you're still supporting my business. That is a personal DM, personal note. If you are struggling with what to say on a whole personal level, then you need to use the Solo Society GPTs. So members get access to custom GPTs that I have programmed. We have quite a few of them. Lead Bestie, Post Bestie, Content Bestie. There's Brand Bestie is a really good one. So if you're needing help on the words you need to join Solo Society. All right. But anyway, just do high touch. All right. High touch. Put in that effort. Now, step 3, post to your stories. Now, I don't want you just to do a post. In fact, I want you to follow this 5-step story recipe. We have a recipe within a recipe. It's kind of like, how do you fold in the butter? Fold in the cheese. This is how, like, we're making a souffle, but this is like, how do you fold it in? But when you do stories, I see this all the time. We'll say something and it'll be like 1 or 2 story slides, but we're not taking the buyer, our potential customer, on the journey that they need to make the decision and come to an aha. Do you hear what I just said? This is the journey that they need, not what's easiest for you. And everything you do, you should be thinking through that lens. All right. So this takes about 5 minutes. You're going to do 5 slides or 5, stories. And first of all, you're going to have a problem pull sticker. What problem are you wanting to talk about today? Let's say today my pull sticker was, are you struggling with repeat buyers? And I get yes and no's, right? Then the next slide, I'm going to relate to that problem and then share something personal, because I have a solution, but you're not going to believe that I know the actual solution until I tell you how I fixed it. And then you're going to go, okay, I'll listen to her. Okay. So relate to the problem, share your story. For instance, if we're in this example, if you can't get repeat purchase buyers, I would say, I did too. I spent all of my energy on just new connections and felt exhausted at the end of the day when I had new followers, but no new revenue. So I decided to flip the script. That's relating to the problem, sharing a little bit of my story. Third, ask the question. Ask the question. Would you like to know? Do you need this? Do you want me to DM you my recipe? How can I help? Ask the question as a question sticker. Then next slide, share your solution. Like tonight, my training. So here's the solution. I'm going live tonight and I'm going to share my recipe where in 90 days, you can double your repeat purchase rate in just 15 minutes a day of effort. It's only 4 steps, but you got to do it every day and it will help you. And then you do a CTA using your pull sticker. Like, do you want the link? Do you need an invite? Would you like to join? Do you need the replay? Whatever it is, it's a call to action. Okay. This is super important for your stories, because if you don't take your person from A to Z and connect the dots that they need as a buyer, this is not theory, you guys. This is not something I learned on AI or any of that. This is almost 20 years of experience of knowing how humans work. And truly, I have another training. It's called the human algorithm, because that's what it is. I don't care about Facebook's algorithm. I don't care about TikTok's. The only algorithm that I care about that actually moves the needle is the human algorithm. So whenever I'm posting, I'm thinking, okay, what do they need? Not what is going to help my reach. It's not always about that, okay? All right, step 4. We're getting towards the end here. Step 4 is stories engagement. So we just posted stories. It's important to do this after you post your stories, because when you engage with people, they're going to go check you out. Maybe they don't remember who you are. Maybe they're like, oh my gosh, forgot about her, whatever it might be. Most of the time, people will go back and check you out. So you want to make sure you have info there for them, which is your 5 slides that we just talked about. Okay. So every single day, you're going to do this. Now, every day, just choose one network. You can't do all 28 networks in one day, or you're not going to do any of it. So just choose one. Like today is YouTube, and tomorrow's TikTok, and the next day is my Insta, and yada, yada. Choose one network engage with 5 to 10 stories. And everybody has stories now, even TikTok. The stories are really being pushed by the tech companies. So engage and use it since it's there. Okay. And then engage with 5 stories. Sorry. So you're engaging with current connections, and then you're going to engage with new ones, people you want to be connected with. Say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I found you, blah, blah, blah. Engage, follow. All right. Do that. Now, of course, there's so many other steps that you should be taking. Like when I started out this training, I talked about tracking, organization, getting smart instead of having just like a bowl of names and you just pick one out. That's not a smart way to build your business and to sell. The smartest way is to have all of it organized into piles and then go, ooh, today I'm going to focus on these people who haven't purchased in 30 days, but they're high net worth or whatever it is. Boom. These are the people I'm going to talk to today. That's the system that's needed. And you can use Genie Chat to do that, or a spreadsheet or anything else. But whatever you do, track it. All right. I want to see the tracking. Of course, you guys, I still don't see comments. I can see viewers and everything, but I can't see comments, and I don't even know where the comments are. So I'm so sorry. After this training, I will go around, and we're streamed to like 9 places, and Facebook refused to stream to a few. So I promise I'll be there. And then I have some people here on TikTok too. All right. So the total time investment for this daily is 15 minutes. That's it. 15 minutes. But as with most things, it's not about the time. Like we only need 20 minutes of core exercise. Are we all doing it? Well, I've been working really hard to do it, but today I did not get my exercise in. What's my excuse? It was 30 minutes. I should have done it, right? I mean, life is lifing sometimes, but if you go back to the beginning and remind yourself, remember the contract I talked about, the contract with yourself. Write down, what do I want right now? What do I need to do to get what I want? And then, am I going to do the work and be committed? Yes or no? So it's a contract with yourself. That's it. And it's about 2 to 3 hours for the month to double your loyalty and reorders. Come on. Tell me that's not worth it. Tell me. I didn't say invest hundreds of dollars in automation. You know how many people are spending so much money and so much time to do anything but to do the work? So much energy and time to get around, to just, it's like the person in traffic and there's like left, right, trying desperately to get ahead. They've gone nowhere. So you might feel like you've taken action, but you're not going anywhere. And you didn't help yourself. You're exhausted and anxious. And at the end of the day, did it work? No, it didn't. So stop trying to go the easy route with everything. That like AI and automation are so necessary and so needed, but it will never replace the human connection one-to-one, asking questions, building the relationship, caring. And in fact, that will be the differentiator forward. It will. Mark my words. I'm telling you, it is the thing. It's not more meta ads. It's not more this, that, and whatever. You are not a tech company. If you're a tech company, then I would say you need to do generative engine or optimization, but you're not. So the noise and the distractions around you, you have to tune them out because they're not for you. All right. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I want to tell you why this works. I think it's pretty obvious, but sometimes it's not. But it's the compounding principle. Compounding. Who here was in class when their teacher told them that if you put $1 a day into savings and with the compounding whatever, it'll be like millions of dollars by the time you're whatever age? The magic of compounding. Who here has like not been obsessed with that? I have. And we also have James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits, talking about the 1% daily kind of thing, and just 1% a day. What that is compounding. That's what it is. So instead of taking a gigantic step all at once, you take little steps every single day, and that little step compounds the next step. So it goes one step, compounds into 2 steps, but then those double, so that's 4 steps, and those doubles, so you took 8 steps, instead of flailing to take 28 steps all at once and not happening. Okay. The compound effect. So small daily deposits stack up. Isn't it worth your time to take 3 seconds to send a personalized voice note to more than 2 people? But I ask you just to do 2. 2 people who will most likely then return back to you very much, because they are like, oh my gosh, she cares about me. She's like actually not just here to like, charge me another whatever. Yeah, that's what it takes. So by 90 days, every buyer has heard from you multiple times in meaningful ways. That's what's important. 90 days, every buyer has heard from you in multiple ways and meaningful ways. That's the compound. And what's the psychology behind it? Loyalty. Buyers don't leave because of the price. They leave because they feel ignored, which means they've lost trust, and someone else built their trust. So someone else is spending, energy on them. You have to put in the touches, and regular touches prevent the drift. Okay. And then most importantly, tech and automation together. You need both. I'm not telling you not to use tech, not to use automation. But what I'm telling you is you cannot replace the touch with tech. You just can't. You cannot. Think of the last person, especially your VIP customers. Think about them for a minute. Think of one of your VIP customers right now. Just think of one. Now, think of them being dropped into some text automation program, and it shoots them some blurb, and you got some emojis, and it feels personal. But you have a connection beyond that, so they're going to go, what kind of crap is this? Like, you are never going to auto text like your top 50 core connections, customers. You're just not. Right? So if you're not going to do that, then how will you make sure that you don't drop the ball in touches over the next 90 days? That's the trick. If you have 20 to 50 core connections, you're never going to automate them. You'll put them in the email blast for sure. But if you guys are texting each other one-to-one, you're not going to pop them into some text marketing plan, which, by the way, will be a different phone number than what your phone number is. So it doesn't matter. It's not going to work. So just prioritize the touch, prioritize the human experience. All right. And if you need help, definitely check out my App Genie chat. Okay. I'm going to see if I can find questions while I do this. Let me think here. This is a little bit about my App Genie chat. It was built for solo and smallpreneurs, and it's really about social media leads, essentially. I think what I found was that there were so many lead CRMs, but it was built for 1995, where all you had was a phone number and an email. There was no, connection happening online, which that's not the world we live in, right? I'm trying to see if I got comments here. If I have any questions. Okay. Oh my God, my YouTube. Well, obviously I'm going to get this fixed for next time. We're not doing Facebook anymore. I'm just like, Okay, let me think. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there is a free trial for Genie Chat. Yes. Let me look here. And also, if you are a member of Solo Society, you get it for free. And I should share that. Here's let's see. You get it for free. And here's an example of our Solo Society. It's a Mighty Network community. And we have so much goodness here from our weekly trainings. If you go VIP, which is paid, you can network, you can do so much. There's AMA, so you can ask me questions at any time, all the things. So this is the community that is the real engine behind what I do that I love. Of course, I have tech. I have custom GPTs that you get. You have Genie Chat that you get. You have master classes. You have all the things, okay? But I am a believer that you just need more than the stuff. A lot of the times we need that accountability. A lot of the times we need someone else who's in the trenches with us, who understands. And that's what this is about. My goal is to connect other solo and small business owner women to other solo small business women. That's my goal. That's why I created Solo Society. So if you want to check out Solo Society, you just go to geniechat.com and you're going to see in the nav bar more info about it. Okay. But yeah, that's, yeah. I got the TikTok going off right now. But that is tonight's training. I'm going to go ahead and leave this replay up. Normally replays do not stay up because Solo Society VIP members get unlimited replays. And I want to make sure that they're getting so much bang for the buck. It's only $49 a month, but I really want to make sure, I really want to really pour in. So we have some other stuff we're doing over there, including a follow-up fitness challenge where every day there's a prompt and all the goodness. And it's like, go talk to these people, go do this thing. And it just helps you stay in the zone, doing your IPAs to your ICP with the DMO. So if you know what I just said, let me know. You should. So your ICP and your IPAs with a DMO. That's what you need to do. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, ask me in the comments. I'll be there. But until then, thank you so much for showing up tonight. Let me know if you have questions. I, of course, will pop around and answer any questions. Or you can come into Solo Society and you can get some one-on-one coaching with myself. One-on-one. No hoops, no tricks. Just whatever it is. And it's important to me to it's literally AMA. Ask me anything. And I have so much fun there. I think that's like my favorite part of what I do. But thank you, everyone, for joining tonight. And please feel free to share this to anyone you feel needs to hear what I've said. Until then, I will see you later. We do have another masterclass, a free one next week. So stay tuned. Bye, everybody.